I was buying my dad coffee and he was like searching through his documents and then he pulled out something out of his documents that was not money. It was a copy of Soldier Red. He knows that it is important. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm yours for today, tomorrow and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with Toto's Battle in the UK and admin of Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki. My goodness, I thought I was smooth like that. I thought I was in the flow. I was like, yeah, I can do this. I can be an MC. I can host an award or some sort, maybe the Academy or the Anime Award. I know they are not comparable, but yeah, one day we're going to have an event big enough in Indonesia and I'm going to be an MC. Well, I guess I can do it now if I want to.
Why Indonesia? Think of Germany.
Oh damn, yeah. We have to, yeah, if you are in Europe and if you want to play Battle Spirits, if you have an inkling of wanting to play Battle Spirits, let us know. We are not going to let you guys go. We are going to confine you in a, we'll be happy to assist you guys to start the game. Especially if you need course, just let me know. I have too much. Yeah. This is a cry for help, a genuine cry for help. But also, yeah, we are open to assist you guys. To some extent, of course. Yeah, within reasons. Yeah, so how have you been doing, Ayumu?
Chill.
Yeah.
Chill. Not
Same.
much.
Same. I finally had ramen after so long. It was very nice.
Oh, yeah. Ramen. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I make my own ramen.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like after oh yeah, I did mention before. Yeah, after forgetting to freeze them for twice in a row.
Oh damn.
I start to remember things. Besides ramen, like my friend also really likes making udon. And then he doesn't even charge me anything. He just wants people to eat his udon.
Ah.
He just goes, "I'm making udon. How much do you want?" It's like 4 portions. And I was like, okay.
4 portions. Nice.
I mean, to be fair, my house is like 3 people, including me. So.
Also, he make it from scratch or?
Yeah, he made it from scratch. Yeah.
Oh. Ah, yeah. So that's why he wants to share it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see. Yeah.
His dream is literally to open like a ramen restaurant in the UK.
Yeah. Hopefully he does well.
Yeah. Like he asked me for opinions. I said like maybe it's better you try to aim for udon than like ramen. Because it's rarer to have udon than ramen. And then like he said, yeah, but it's really hard to like find the right broth for udon. It's like, I was like, it's the UK, mate. Like nobody cares if this is right or wrong.
True.
I mean, look at them. They go to Wagamama out of all places and think they're Chinese food. They're not gonna care.
That's a sad truth, yes. But also it's street food, right? I guess like when you are a little bit wrong, like that's kind of the charm, isn't it? As long as you don't like deviate a little bit too much. Like yeah, if you use Worcester sauce instead of soy sauce, like yeah, maybe that's well, I guess as long as it's done in a tasteful way, right?
If you're doing that, you don't deserve to open a restaurant, mate.
Well, because like back then I was like watching this one German guy. He was like, well, he was making ramen. So like, well, with ramen, the argument is kind of like the soup is like generally very local. So unlike udon is more into like the noodle itself. The broth is usually like not really fixed, but like generally like that it's basically fish broth, soy sauce, mirin, sake, those kind of like the usual thing. but like they don't usually deviate too much from that. Like with ramen, they usually like they can be like a little bit more creative with whatever local ingredients is available. Like that's his argument into like, yeah, maybe if we wanted to make a German ramen, of course, like, yeah, I mean like places like Dusseldorf, we have like a very strong ramen culture. Like lots of Japanese people are opening like ramen restaurant in Dusseldorf. But like if we wanted to make a ramen that is truly German, we should be able to use like what is ingredients that are like readily available in Germany and use it to their best extent. So like keeping the principles of making a ramen, but like deviating in what you put inside. Like, yeah, I think like one of the strongest thing that he wants to push is like the use of asparagus as like the flavor profile, because that's a big like German thing. It's kind of like a cult in a way, because like once springs hits, like, yeah, you just have to eat asparagus. The white one even. Personally as an Asian, I like green vegetables more. I don't know why. It feels like food. Like I saw like the white vegetables and it feels like, yeah, this is water. Yeah, it does. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like I'm racist towards the vegetables, because I see cauliflower and I feel like, yeah, this is not going to fill me up. But you give me like a plate of broccoli and it's like, oh yeah, this is lunch. I feel like that's not really about like the vegetables itself. Like I guess like the nutritional, like the calorie of like both vegetables are low. It's just that with broccoli, they are usually eaten in a very high calorie format. Kind of like you use a lot of butter or you use like very thick sauces. That's why like, maybe that's why I associate broccoli with like being a little bit more filling. While with cauliflower, usually you use like very light settings, kind of like soup, a chicken soup, for example. So like you feel like the cauliflower is just there to kind of like lighten up the soup instead of like being a part of the soup. So like you don't associate it with like being high calorie. And also we eat our chicken soup with rice. So like, yeah, this is just to make the rice edible. It's not the calorie source. It's to make the rice edible. Kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, as usual, if we talk about food, of course we get very passionate. So, but you know why we are very passionate today? Because we do, as Battle Spirits player, finally get something that we have been waiting for 10,000 years, which is we finally get more news for the anime Battle Spirits RE Zekkai no Ku that will be airing from October 6th this year. Of course, yay! Of course, this is going to be, yeah. So like my only protest so far, like we have this poster, we have lots of info on new characters, and we'll go a little bit through the trailer itself in a bit. And yeah, so far I really like everything except for one thing. Well, what? Which is the airing time for this anime. Yeah, so you know, Battle Spirits used to be Sunday morning cartoon, and which like I feel like that is kind of important. It's an important time slot that we needed to get, since our focus now is to get new players. But no.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, this anime will be airing on Tuesday night on 11 p.m. They really wanted this to cater to adults.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so which it probably wouldn't compromise the quality of the anime itself. It's just that, yeah, now it kind of it just feels like there's a dissonance with what they wanted to achieve with what they are producing. And the worst part is that we will then be disappointed with it, like, because it kind of caters to us, right? Like we are people who quote unquote like grow up with Battle Spirits, more so for Ayumu, as I played Battle Spirits when I was already an adult. But it kind of caters to us who like already grew up with Battle Spirits. We are already familiar with the whole franchise, so we do have the privilege of like living through the Battle Spirits anime being very lighthearted, and then you do grow up and then you watch Brave and then like, I'm 16 and this is deep, and then, and then like you find jobs and then like, okay, now this is hard, and then you see heroes and then like now everything is good again. So I feel like, and then now you are already like 30, you are already 40, you built your first factory, and then like, I mean like things are going in red, so like I just want to see red somewhere else, and then now you get Zekkai no Ku, which looks on first look looks very edgy in a good way. My friends are really excited because the cores that they use in the poster were red, and the red, if you don't know, like out of like all the alternative colored cores, like the red colored cores are like the one that hasn't been in circulation for a very long time. So if you started Battle Spirits in the last 10 years even, like I think like 2016 they already very rare. Like they already stopped producing it in 2016. So like if you play, you have to play like even before that if you wanted to have this like easy like on first hand account. Like after that you kind of have to scour like the second hand market, and in which like of course like price is a factor, but also like you don't really like find it in the second hand market either. So maybe they are going to bring back like the red cores eventually, or this is just visual flair and he will be disappointed. Now we just have to learn how to color our own cores. I think like one of the people I followed on Twitter, he actually did that. I think like you can do it, so you kind of have to clean up the surface first, and then you have to, of course, like you have to coat it like several times. You can't just do it like once. So like you have to coat it and then you dry it, you coat it again, dry it again, and so on until it turns into like the color that you are aiming for. That's of course if you watch Battle Spirits Extreme Game, like best generally like the Battle Spirits produce TV shows, like they do color their cores with golden paint so that it will be a little bit more visible on camera. So you don't really need like expensive stuff, but like you do need to buy some stuff, but they are something that you might you can find as a household item, I suppose. So from the poster alone, Ayumu, what's your, as someone who literally like grew up with Battle Spirits, like how do you find it so far? You do need a lot of time to process it.
Standard format is fun.
And how does that relate to the anime? No, just kidding.
Well, I do wonder, how many episodes they have, and then obviously how they try to promote both eternal format and standard format. Like I feel like that's just gonna make things really confusing.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah.
So there we have to see how they are cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, like as you can see, as you will see later, even though now we do have like one single eternal pattern introduced, which is Ajara Zetsu. And you will, if you have listened to the news, Ajara Zetsu will be getting his own anime starter deck that will be standard legal. So yeah, that will be that is certainly like an interesting point on how that would work. But yeah, it is a mystery of this world indeed. So I guess let's just move on into the trailer, I guess. But of course, like we can't really show, for obvious reasons, for obvious adult reasons, we can't really show like the trailer as is. So if you wanted to see like if you want to experience the trailer yourself, I will be leaving the link on the description below. We'll just be like stopping here and there when we wanted to talk, when we find something interesting, and then we'll show it on screen. But like generally, if you just wanted an uninterrupted, and I really suggest you check out the trailer uninterrupted, because personally I've been replaying the trailer over and over again. I'm really looking forward to this anime. But yeah, are you ready, Ayumu? How many times have you watched this trailer?
Once.
No, it's 10 times minimum. It's only 1 minute. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop it right away because this is an interesting point on how like the cards and battle spell in the anime is going to kind of like relate to the world, which is they're going to, it is kind of like a thing that the gods kind of like bestowed upon humans to resolve conflicts, which I find it's kind of like an interesting way to put in like on like how suddenly like this commercial card games from like the Heisei era suddenly just appear in Edo period.
Yeah, it's also pretty interesting. The kanji at the top right basically means battle spirits. So like it's the same Bujin Damashi. So like it's like the soul of like the war god or something like that, which let's be honest, basically means battle spirits.
Nice. That's a nice touch.
Or maybe like the spirit to fight or whatever. You get what I mean.
Yep. Yeah. Damn, that's kind of deep. Oh, and I can already see it's the squid. Are you? Is that the squid on the top left?
Maybe it's red though.
Yeah, but I guess it's all. I guess I was like about to argue that like with old paintings, like they might not have like the pigment yet, and then like I see like all the greens, all the vibrant greens, so like, oh yeah, that's not an excuse.
I mean, green should be the easiest pigment to get, even in history anyway. So
you're right. If anything, like red is going to be like the harder one.
Yeah,
I think red, like you kind of have to get it from like a specific block that is only in the Middle East or something.
No, I mean, you can get it from red flowers.
True.
You can get it from any kind of red berries, fruits, that kind of thing. It's not that hard. I'm just saying green is easier because grass exists.
grass is everywhere.
I'm like dumbing down things a lot. It's not really that easy, but you get my point.
Yep. I mean, like I said, it's more readily available in general.
Here's an interesting question. What do you think is the hardest color to get naturally?
Oh damn. I'll argue purple.
It is purple.
Okay.
That's why you don't see a lot of purple in country flags.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually made sense.
And like it's probably partly right. It's often associated with royalty because it's hard to get. It's deserved to be high class. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I was fighting with Gino earlier because we have a project in which like one of the characters' clothes is going to be purple, and he was basically like lecturing me on like, yeah, purple is a very selfish color because like you can't really mix it with anything. It will just devour everything and anything that is not black or white.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Damn. The color of royalty indeed. That checks out.
Lomao.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually like they really like bring like the red course as an what was it again? As an aesthetic a lot. So yeah, I guess I mean like the red course is being used heavily as an aesthetic, like even in the trailer. So like, yeah, actually if they don't release it as a product, that will be fuck up.
What, the bowl?
No, the red course.
The red course.
Yeah. Yeah, because like even in the trailer, right? Like you can see like it's the one circle orbiting the cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they released all kinds of color previously. They're gonna do it again. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like they did release Thread. It's just like way too far back ago. It's like if they don't, yeah. I feel like if they already use it like this heavily, like in the anime, and they don't sell it, like it's a very missed opportunity.
I mean, it's Bandai. They always miss opportunities.
True. And then like I find it like endearing that they do like say that, yeah, these are the cards that they use for battles where they put their lives on the line, and then they just put a shot of like these children playing these card games in a very peaceful manner.
I think there are speculations that like the standard format is like the peaceful format, and then the eternal one is where you would actually die or whatever.
That checks out. When with how bloodthirsty the games are in Eternal right now, I guess that checks out. Like I was playing with an old friend the other day, and then he was playing, and we were playing standard for the first game, and it was like, yeah, this is very, yeah, I'm good. Like, yeah, my top deck is like going to decide everything. Like, do I draw it? No, and it's a very like, yeah, no, like we are being very expressive, and then like, what the, and then after that, yeah, I mean like I haven't played in Eternal for a while. Like, do you want to play Eternal? Okay, fine. Just took out my Parvati deck. Kind of break for my first turn draw, and then like, everything just clicks, and then I summon a random spirit, attacks, and then he very naively tries to stop the two attacks that I have, and then everything just snowballs from there, and he just got eaten alive in that thing. Yeah. Yeah. That was that in this checks out a lot. But yeah, I feel like, but also like, yeah, now we kind of like see that, well, even though like the theme of like battle spirits being a total resolve conflict for like warriors, yeah, it's not something that is, I guess, like just like sword fights in general, like you don't really, it's considered something that is for the nobles, but it's not like the commoners cannot access it like at all. I guess
so, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess like it kind of checks out with the era as well. I guess like this era is also era where they are starting to be a little bit more bountiful, like prosperous. It's like
yeah. because it's after like the era of samurai and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so which makes sense on why like the kids get like a proxy of what is education, because like I feel like now in that era I feel like in like the real world the proxy is more into like, okay, now the samurais, they don't have anything to do, so how do we make money? We just open schools. Yeah, I feel like that's a kind of like an analog to that. So instead of sword fighting, they learn to play battle spirits.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, looking from the beginning, it looks more like there's like a religious element to it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that can be interesting as well, because battle spirits does not shy away from like the concept of like using like the traditional Japanese spiritualism and the theming in their anime for their characters.
I mean, it's not just that, but like looking at the beginning of the trailer as well, it looks like, well, it feels like it's something
bestowed by the gods.
Bestowed by the gods. Yeah, literally. I mean, obviously, we see the emperor there presenting the starter decks. But like, obviously, in Japanese ideology, the emperor is basically the god.
True.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, like there's definitely like some kind of religious elements here. I mean, to be fair, as you said, battle spirits kind of play on that concept quite often. Even with the previous series, to be fair, especially like the dance series, like because like, the way to think about it is like they have guns and everything like that, while still freaking playing battle spirits. So like, the only logical reason is because it's basically a religion to them. It's a rule that they can't break. So like, yeah, like if I feel like they might like kind of expand on that concept, on that idea. It's like it's a religion, so like even if you fight, you can't break the rule of not using battle spirits. Like things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And what else? Like, yeah. But also like that kind of the other nice touch of like other people like playing battle, like the children playing battle spirits. Like, now it feels alive. It's not just a weapon. It's something that is a part of people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, quite uncommoners, but like Ku and like the other girl, like the clothes are pretty elaborate. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean like this girl like in the purple kimono, which is now that you mention it, like maybe she's actually rich.
Is that Yui? I think that's Yui, right?
Yeah. That's I think like that's the girl that the one that is voiced by the girl from Candy Chun. Yeah, damn, I'm bad at remembering names.
It's actually no, that like the no, that's a different character. What's their name again? Like it's like isn't she like one of the idols?
Yeah. So
in real life.
I only remembered like the group where the voice actress belongs to, which is Candy Tune, and I forgot everything else. That's like the most memorable part.
Shizu, yeah. So the character is
Shizu, yeah.
Shizu. So I think the person herself is Miyano Shizu. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember it when again like when
Shizuka. Miyano Shizuka. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, and now I can see like her OP is all very well decorated as well. I feel like when she was first introduced, like I guess like with the limitation of like the clothing, like the settings, like some of their clothing cannot be too too glamorous in a way. Like even Ku's clothing is, in a way, it feels like very eccentric. For as you can see, like with the other compared like to the other characters.
Her kimono has a pattern.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which means she's rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. We're not beating the Nepo baby allegations. Like in the end, like all the people who are strong with fell spirits, they have money. I'm just kidding. You can't. I mean, yeah. I guess like with standard, it does. You don't have to invest as much. So yeah. Again, if you, it is not going to be 100%, but like that's kind of realistic for you to kind of just wing it with the 2 green entry deck. So yeah. Is money really the obstacle? Kind of, but also not really. Well, of course, like if you wanted to be your deck to be reliable, you have to invest in it. But otherwise, yeah, I feel like for the most part, you can still perform kind of okay with just the entry decks. Which is I find that is a very good thing for which makes standard very accessible. Yeah, but we are not exactly here to talk about standard. We are talking about the anime. So yeah, now but also like with the new characters, I feel like they are starting to be a little bit more adventurous with what they are wearing within the context of the settings, which we will probably see a little bit more later. And of course, like we got the first shot of Ibuki, which is going to be Ku's rival, in which like by his starter deck's name, we thought he's going to play fish, and I feel like after we see more of the cards, he is kind of playing fish, but the family is different. But it also kind of makes sense because I guess like most of his cards are going to be like the sea mammals, so dolphins, narwhals, whales. So they look like fish, but they are not fish. Except Swordfish is fish. So I'm kind of contradicting myself. But yeah. Swordfish is going to be nice. Okay, so of course this is just text of like Bellspear's going to get a new anime. And this is the gate itself. So basically, I guess like this is the kit that they are summoning when they are like they wanted to play like the battle spirit set is the where they actually like going to lose something when they lose. And
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you say that, but then I suppose it incorporates standard format as well. I don't know how it works. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But also here is in this part like they started to play like the ending song, and yeah, that's actually kind of banger. I thought like that was the opening song.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I prefer the ending song over opening song. I never really like the style of jam project, so
yeah, they're like kind of like all hype no gas, but I'm all for it.
All hype no gas. That's the description.
Wait, no. It's like all gas no substance, but like yep. But I'm going to yeah. I'm hype.
You're making it sound worse and worse. Not gonna.
Yeah, I mean like all hype no gas doesn't make sense. Like gas and hype is in the same direction. It's like so what? So it's like totally zero.
All hype no gas makes sense. It's like it's basically all barking no substance. Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah.
Anyway, so the ending is called Policy. So Pulse. By like a relatively new group called Himekoto. I had like a little look through it today. And it's like, damn, they don't have a lot of songs. Like even the YouTube channel, like you can just scroll down once and you see everything already. Yeah.
Yeah, there have been like lots of rising stars lately. But yeah, I can see what I mean like all the other Utaite, of course they have like long histories as well. So I guess, yeah, if you can scroll it there, then that's new.
Yeah, well, I say new, but it's like the first song was like 4 years ago.
Oh damn, yeah, that's long.
Called Wolf and Sheep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but like they haven't released a lot of songs, to be fair.
Mm-mm.
Like 3, 6, 9. Actually, no, it's even less than that, I think.
Mm-mm. Damn, they
Yeah,
did a
like
yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, and then this should be the 18th one.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, so like to be fair, like like it's not a lot of songs for 4 years, I feel like.
Yeah. They did a good job with this one though. I really like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I just mean is as in like I'm curious
Yeah.
in like how well the song is. I mean, not saying they're bad or anything for being new.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean like as as with everything in like the creative world, like you do always have to get your first break. And up until then, like you might have like make a million things, but like it quote unquote doesn't really matter until you get your first break anyway. So like yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this can be their first break.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like I think Battle Spirit is still relatively popular in Japan. At least it's like a childhood thing. So it's like Digimon. Like I don't watch Digimon, but then I will still know like one or two songs. I will still know the songs from it and stuff like that. So like I feel like Battle Spirit is kind of like the same thing in Japan now. Where like, cause like I still remember clearly like Hosho Marine from Hololive literally mentioned how Battle Spirit is her childhood. And then she sang Battle No Limits on stream and stuff like that. So like yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah. I have to look for this after the recording. Hopefully we still have that. I still have the recording somewhere. Yeah. Also like yeah, I mean like with branding in Japan it can also be an interesting case of like yeah, sometimes for some artists they might have like crown in like with a certain branding. But like when they get their big break, they get their big break by adopting other brands. It's like with that particular brand, like it can look like they haven't done anything. Although like yeah, they probably have like grounded for like 10 years making music online and maybe they have like dedicated fans, but like to the people who did not dig that deep, then it feels like oh yeah, they made one song and it's a banger. Yeah, but hopefully yeah, with this now it kind of feels like that the anime is on 11 p.m. again. Hopefully they do get them into streaming service as well. I feel like that's going to be like the bridge on like reaching more viewership.
Definitely. Well, at least for overseas viewers, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, what else do we? What other choice do we have? We do have to have someone who can record VHS or something. Oh.
Yeah.
Just like the old times. Yeah, what a time. And then there's going to be his ace card from, well, speculatively it's going to be his ace card from the booster pack.
Yeah.
And it does have, okay, it has 4 reductions, so still fine. I thought it has 5, like I was like, huh. was this thing is just like, yep, now everything's just very light. I guess with 7 cost 4 reductions, still fine.
Yeah, 7 -4 is really good. I assume it has legacy as well, so.
Oh yeah. I mean, I mean, like, I don't think we will have any time to catch up with the news today, so we'll have to talk about it next week. But there's a card that has been a big topic this week, but in particular, it is a common from the starter deck, but it has been a very big topic because, yeah, if that card if this card doesn't have legacy, like that card is going to be very sad.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, like, so far, what we know from Bashinko is that, of course, like, we know that he wants to get stronger. The motivation, I guess, that is something that's going to be revealed as we progress through the anime. So yeah, I feel like the trailer with this trailer, what I really like in particular is that it does feel a little bit more colorful. Like, I feel like the previous trailers, they have been like color wise, they feel like really dark. Not theme wise, but like with like the way they do the lighting in the scenes and everything, it was like way too dark. So like I feel like I can't really see who is who, which is where. But like, yeah, I feel like yeah, but I feel like now that they're
showing a lot of zoom in shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we still barely know anything about the world feel and anything like that.
True. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, now the trailer kind of shows us a way more. Like, the world does feel way more alive. Like, the character feels healthy. There are people with lives. Well, I guess it's a game of Elspeth. You do have lives. And of course we have Ibuki. And then, yeah, I think, yeah, this is how they describe standard to the worldview of the anime. So is that the kanji for peace?
What? No.
No, it's is it she, or is it
that's chi?
She. So for knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Tono tais.
Taiwan. So, compensation.
Yeah. So it's a battle spirits brief thing. So it's a battle spirits as a tool for dialogue kind of principle.
Yeah. But like even you translate from Japanese, like this quote here kind of means nothing.
Standard is a tool for communication.
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, it is to some extent, like depending on the context, not how you see it. It's depending on the context. Like, of course, with all games, like your cards is going to communicate some status, some like status that you use in a game, and so on and so on. So of course, like by that definition, it is a communication tool. So yeah, they are not wrong. And of course, we have our main character for Eternal, Ajira Setsu.
Yeah.
Which is going to get a blue standard deck for some reason. But yeah, we'll have to see how they are cooking that. Because of course, like his starter deck will also get support in the upcoming PS77. So the second Eternal booster. So yeah, we'll have to see how that pan out. Maybe they will go with the direction of just making it a fan thing. I feel like one of the way they can do that is just give him a boss from like an early days of Battle Spirits. So somewhere where the text is not that long. Maybe Bahitis or... Well, Titus will be too strong. I mean, like in the trailer we kind of see Zoltner. But yeah, I don't think Zoltnak will be good to bring to standard. I feel like Zoltnak is one of like the spirits where it's a little bit too advanced.
No.
Is it not?
Really? I wouldn't say so. Like, wait. Let me look up Soul Nerd real quick.
Yeah. Because I just remember that Solnep just did a lot of things and the Sora's opponents just dies.
I mean, it's on attack mil 5 or 6 if you have charge 2. Which I think is fine. It's 7 minus 3 as well, like the original card. And then the level 3 effect is like, it depends if they want to release anti-mill effects or not. I mean, because like, if there's no anti-mill effects, it's literally nothing. You can't even refresh yourself. But like obviously, like the refresh effect might be too strong for standard, up to 3 times as well. So yeah, so like maybe like refresh once if they're gonna remake it. You know, just gonna make it like level 1 on attack, discard 6. Not even gonna add any symbols because that'll be too broken. And then like something like true release, or maybe it wouldn't even have true release, just like 5 calls for level 2 or something like that. You can't discard once per turn refresh, something like that. Like that might be the way. If they ever get Sonat in standard.
True. Oh yeah, there's also a part of like just remaking the whole spirit. Well, like I guess that's also how they kind of describe how like the PS03 will work, because we do have like the 3 Toka spirits which will summon the classic spirits. Of course, like yeah, I don't think, I mean like we already have like the Thunder Emperor Dragon Sequon with an updated effect for standard, so I guess that's going to be like the direction that they will go with.
Yeah, yeah, they're just gonna be like reusing same art, same name, just saying, oh, it's standard card now. So yeah, it's technically a different card, blah blah blah.
Which is a little bit easier to understand in Battle Spirits, because when a card is reprinted, they stay with their original set name. So like yeah, that's set code. So like that's why Draconic Art, not Draconic Arthur, Swordius Dragoon, and Swordius Dragoons are 3 different cards. Yeah. Also because for Rebirth card, the name for the actual Oracle name for the card depends on like both sides. So that's why Swordius Dragon / Draconic Arthur, Swordius Dragon / Swordius Dragon Kunic, and Swordius Dragon / Grand Draconic Arthur are 3 different cards. It's easy. Yeah, my brain just overheated, so yeah.
I mean, if you're going to play the game for standard, you're not gonna care about the older cards.
Yeah.
If you wanna go into Eternal next, then you think about it. But yeah, like if it's standard only, it's not that complicated.
Fair point. And I feel like there's also like the sentiment of like some people who probably are curious to go back to Battle Spirits and maybe got worried about like, yeah, I mean like what is the state of Battle Spirits now? I mean like just now we do have like an anecdote of like when I was playing Eternal, and yeah, everything just went quickly even with a deck that is not on the top tier. Yeah. So again, if you wanted to play in like a more, well, I wouldn't say slow pace, but in a more like, I mean like not as fast pace, you can check out standard. I mean like the card pool is way smaller, so you don't have the pressure to learn and know like all this 1000 cards, because like we thought like, yeah, I mean like we thought that okay, like if you know because of all the power creep, like as long as you know like the new cards, it's going to be fine. And then we ended up reading like the tournament reports, and we do have stuff like the Yamato Takeru Castle Column, which of course Castle Column has been here since the day it was released, and yeah, it just never left. And then for people who play Kekiha, some of them uses this very old card called Prophet Dragon, which I already forgot like what it actually the detail of what it does, but it has like a very high synergy with Kekiha, and it's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's a 2/1 on summon. You can put any numbers of cost 7 or more. spirit cards from your hand onto your open zone. For each card you put, draw one.
So basically, to cost one minus, which just Danis has a red symbol. So unless your opponent has Path to Destruction, you pay one cost for it, and then you basically draw 3.
Yeah, I mean obviously it's broken now, but like back then, like you're not gonna have a lot of cost 7 more cards in your deck, so that's why it was a thing. But yeah,
and that's why if you don't want to deal with that kind of thing, just suddenly you can always play standard. I mean, like, we can vouch for it. I mean, like, if you are used to Eternal, it might feel a little bit weird at first, but yeah, just trust the process. And again, if you haven't played Bellspears in a while, Eternal is going to be different from what you remember anyway, so just give standard a try. Yep. Yeah, and then we got the new character. He is probably going to play green. Don't know what's the giveaway. I mean, like, so far, like, all the characters' color scheme kind of like corresponds to what color they play. So unless they bamboozle us, it's probably going to play green. Also because like
probably Eternal Green as well.
True. It's probably going to play Yumkaks.
Oh,
yes, a Yumkak aura.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I wonder if... Yeah, I guess like the other thing that they might be able to do is maybe they will have like an... kind of like in the anime itself, kind of like a limiter kind of thing. It's like maybe they will just use like the same deck in Eternal, but like if they break this seal, like their cards is going to be stronger, but that's not going to be standard legal kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I guess like that's a way where they can do like upgrades to the card without really like making new arts and stuff. And it's going to be lore accurate. Yeah. So what is this? I will need your assistance with this, Ayumu.
To battle with belief on the line, Eternal.
So basically, guys, just to, how do I put this? Emphasize on like the difference between standard that is seen as a way to communicate, and then now it's just, you do that, but 10,000 times edgier. But of course, like that's that's always been like the biggest theme in Bellspears, right? Like you use Bellspears to resolve conflicts, but not just like friendly scuffle, but also like when you do have like a very big ideological difference, you just put that pair like, okay, it's like this is what I believe, this is what you believe. Like we try to clash. Maybe we'll reach an understanding, maybe we don't. But ultimately, like we gain some sort of respect for each other, whether we understood the other side of the fence or not. Just why, like, I never thought like I would like in Bellspears Ultimate Zero, I never thought I would like the Galaxy Triumvirate, like the three crows. Like I never thought I would like them so much, but like that tournament arc, that was cinema.
It does an anime for you. It's not that deep.
It is deep for me, okay. But of course, with every good anime, especially when they involve plot, we do have to have a villain. So of course, he's here. And he's using a gun. So talking about color scheme, the lighting is very green, but it is blonde, so it's probably going to play yellow.
It might be purple.
Yeah, or might be purple, because like that's that's like I mean, like that's the easiest, like the low hanging fruit, right? Like, yeah, the bad people is going to play purple because it's the color of darkness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then later you will get like an ally who also use purple, and their team is like categorically speaking, when you are talking about faction, they're going to use something that is more paramount of evil, kind of like going back to Bellspar's Gekiha. Then you do have like Nami, which is Scorpion Nami, which uses like lots of, well, how do you call it, like court stuff, like dark witch and stuff, like lots of dark practitioner of dark magic.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be like the arch enemy. And then you have Mai, which is supposed to be the good guy. And then the main theme of her deck is the 7 Generals of Hell. Because why the fuck not?
Yeah. I think it might be. I think like purple also suits him pretty well because like, purple has always kind of had the theme of like Western novelty kind of thing. Like, you see, like a lot of the designs or concepts came from like Western mythology or like culture. Like how like the cat might be in like a top hat and suit, things like that. And then like if we think about how this is in like kind of the Edo period, they didn't invent the gun. The gun came from the Americans or the Dutch.
The Dutch.
Yeah,
it's always the
yeah.
Dutch.
Yeah, so it's like, so like when you think of it that way, it can be an indication, that this guy is actually a foreigner. And so like, or maybe like at least under the influence of like kind of foreign power kind of thing. So, having, because obviously like they're kind of showing like Japanese name here. So, unless they're telling me, oh, he's like a Dutch born Japanese, like whatever. I don't know. But like, but I feel like it might be some indication, just my hack canon.
Yeah. Everything is canon until proven otherwise. Yep. Yeah. I mean, like, so also like so far, like, I mean, like I say that this villain and everything, but like so far, visually speaking, is the most interesting character so far. Yeah, I guess like also because like again like to kind of like fit in the settings of like the Edo period Japan, I feel like you can't really be too eccentric. That's why this guy being like the social outcast, possibly. Like, I mean, he looks like a bandit. Like, that's probably why he was able to kind of like visually kind of like rebel against the society. And that kind of makes him visually standing out as well. Yeah, and the first episode is probably going to be Gu versus him. Yeah, which is going to be interesting we'll then be able to see like how he actually plays. And then of course, one of the special thing about Wild Spirits is of course the CGI, which, you know what, some people it doesn't click with some people. Some of them are their friends. I don't consider them friends anymore. No, just kidding. Love you, Josh. Yeah. I feel like for the against as Ayumu said, this is an anime, this is a TV series. It's not that deep. Like, their budget is not going to be like the greatest. It's not going to be like the best CG ever. But like for the context of like TV anime and for a card game anime, I feel like their CG is like very, very, very sufficient. And it doesn't, even though like I feel like it's a style at this point for Battle Spirits that their CG wasn't meant to blend with the environment, and they are distinctly different, and that kind of makes sense because spirits in the cards in Battle Spirits anime, like the spirits are supposed to be some sort of external force. Like, even when the story is grounded, well, grounded is a strong word, but like, in Burning Soul and Heroes, where they are more into like they don't have like magical stuff. they are like holograms, which is the holograms in a digital world. So they can look a little bit different, but other than those two, like spirits are basically manifesting with magical powers of some sort. So I feel like it kind of makes sense that they don't fit with how the rest of the world is being perceived. Again, this is just me being a little bit too deep with with an anime, but yeah, it's it's an 11 p.m. anime. Maybe it's the time where we get a little bit too philosophical and read too much into it. But yeah, and again, as usual, I like personally speaking, like this is my one of the things that I really like about Battle Spirits is how they can make stuff that is not supposed to be cool, like looks cool. Of course, like Red Flaming Bird is one of like the conventional one, so don't really help. But I feel like this one just looks really nice. Like I guess like at this point, if you are in modern Japanese media, at this point you do have to add more wings, more feathers, more arms. But yeah, this even with like the relatively conventional amount of feathers and wings, like it does still feels menacing, and it does feels fitting as the postcard. Yeah. And of course, they do have like lots of flames, probably to mask some of like the rough edges. But I feel like again that is like a limitation that they have as a TV show. So I feel like anime in general, there's always like if you bring it to like animation in general, they are not really seen as like high quality because they are also a product of like savings in a way. Because of course, like with anime being produced like generally weekly instead of being a movie project, you do have to use less frames so that you can move can also expedite make the production faster. Because like if you make it every single week, and one studio might have to handle like projects from like several studios, like you can't really make it into like 60 frame per second for every single project. It's just not viable. Like I mean, like even with the 24 frame per second format that we have now, people are already literally dying, and animators are already underpaid. So like imagine if the anime has I'm not saying that anime can't be 60 frame per second eventually, but that's kind of like the reality that we have. This is a product of anime has always been a product of like we don't have that much. How do we produce something decent out of it? And I feel like if that's how they conclude that's how they can obscure the edges, I mean like fair point. That's you work with the limitation that you have and you make the best out of it. Of course, we don't live in isolation, so of course we do have a first look at the Bukiski spirit as well. I just sung them praises, and then now this one haven't grew on me yet. Maybe because when I was saying that, I am still like seeing like I have like Fanatec L always on my mind. It's probably my favorite spirit design in all of Battle Spirits right now.
It's a big fish.
Yeah,
Fat
this one is a big fish. Again, I think this is not a fish, so I feel like that's how they kind of like differ it from like armored fish. I say that all the armored fish.
I mean, they clarify it's like more like an ancient dragon kind of thing.
Yeah, fair enough. But we have Primeval Flood Dragon.
Yeah.
So, I mean like the one that the Buki uses are mostly. It's not Primeval Flood Dragon, is it?
We don't know yet. I
Yeah.
mean, the ones revealed it is.
Okay, so that it might be his thing. Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how the chunk actually perform. And of course, speaking of chunk, it's not just the postcard. We also have a chunk bird.
Oh, look at that ass.
Oh, I get
Look
this.
at that fat ass.
That's going to be the chicken nugget. And you see, speaking of Eternal, I think this is Dark Squallow, isn't it? It's a bloody Squallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah, probably this is from Ku versus Ajarazetsu. So it's probably using Dark Squallow in some capacity. It just feels funny that this guy's probably blocking or using Clash against bloody Squallow. That's why it's like dashing right straight at its heart. But yeah, it just feels funny because like this kind of spirit usually it's going to be like the sacrificial pawn, like Phaedra. But of course with how standard is designed, we can't really have like cost 0 in the game. So I feel like yeah, it kind of makes sense that now the weenie is the one that fights back. Like the weenie have been suffering for way too long. Now they have to fight back. Yeah, weenie is a slang for spirits that has 1 or less cost and can be played generally at 0 cost in battle spirits. So like yeah, Phaedra and his friends. But Phaedra is of course the most major one because all rendition of Phaedra is going to be sacrificed to fulfill the cost of the key spirits basically. Yeah. That's why we love Phaedra so much. Yeah, it's like Phaedra, Light Phaedra, Night Phaedra, and Phaedra X all dies to because some sort of cost payment. Yes, so remember vividly like when in Saga Brave, like yeah, so the Phaedra got heavy exhaust that is already like dying, and then just mercilessly like block its core so he can advent into Grand Sagittarius Nova. Well, Sagittarius Nova. Yeah, that was an episode, alright. Yeah, and of course, speaking of battle spirits, the other important thing is of course this thing called battle armor. So like in whatever settings that where the battle in, it's usually not really a hospitable environment. And also there's the thing of like when you take the life, you are supposed to feel like the pain with your spirits. That even in battle spirit, in battle spirits where they take like the settings of like pseudo real world, like heroes and burning soul, like they still have an analog for that. So like in heroes, you do wear a suit where there's a haptic feedback when your life is destroyed, and then burning soul, basically your hovercraft will get pushed back whenever you lose your life. Yeah, so that's a big thing that they kept across the series, and in Zekkai no Ku, they do take a new approach. Instead of like making the battle armor a literal armor, they make it into a tattoo in the character's body. And the nice touch is that the tattoo itself is not random pattern. It kind of like so far based on like their general deck theme. So of course, Ku's deck is going to be based on birds, on like red birds. So like that's why his life like battle armor is based on the red birds. Yeah, just a nice touch. Really like this design so far. And of course, just to make things a little bit more varied, not everyone has to have a full body tattoo. So like for example, Ibuki here, instead of having a full body tattoo, he has a tattoo that spans through his whole arm. And also again, since this thing is the deep sea, the deep sea, like the ancient sea creatures, it is basically a symbol that is based on his key spirit, the narwhal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a nice touch to have. So like, yeah, looking forward to how like all the other characters are going to have their tattoo on their bodies.
Yeah, tattoos. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why it's a midnight anime.
Oh yeah, true. If it's they can air this on Sunday morning, unfortunately. Yeah, so I guess we have seen everything that the trailer has to offer. Don't think we missed anything. I feel like there's something that I missed, but nah, I didn't miss anything. Yeah. So,
It's about it. To be fair, they haven't really shown a lot.
mm-mm.
I think they did mention there will be more news with the Colbert Championship
Just,
in 29th of August.
Yeah.
In 4 days.
Yeah. So for this from the recording, so it's going to be, well, you'll probably be seeing it in our timeline regardless. But yeah, otherwise we are going we are definitely going to talk about it in the next episode. So to look forward to that as well. Yeah. And of course, I forgot to mention that even though I mentioned about the ending, like of course we do have a new opening song sung by Jam Project. Again, it's not Ayumu's cup of tea, but I really like it. It's very reminiscent of Jam Project and what they stood for. Hype first, thing later. Yeah. And that's also the one of the reasons why I have been looping this trailer over and over again, because we don't have like a dedicated version for the song yet. Hopefully they will release the song to YouTube or Spotify soon, so I can listen to it non-stop until I get bored. But also funny stuff is that whenever I try to remember the song in my head, for some reason, instead of like the new song which is titled Here We Are, I instead have like the Saga Braves opening song in my head.
Lamau.
Yeah. Which starts with Here I Am. So here we are, here I am. Same difference. Yeah, so that's basically us overanalyzing the trailer. Very of course, like as Ayumu just said, it is a 1 minute and 30 seconds trailer. There's only so much that they can introduce in that span of time. But of course, like relatively speaking to the previous trailer, we do have like way more context. The world feels more colorful, feels more alive. So short answer to what I think about the trailer. Very nice. I'm very hyped for the anime. What about you, Ayumu? Putting you in the spot again. Are you hyped for the anime?
Ooh.
If you are living in Japan, like for some just as a thought exercise, if I move you to Japan like next week, will you stay up until 11 p.m. to watch this every Tuesday?
Woo!
He's so excited that he got cut by Discord. Yeah, I can feel your enthusiasm here, like genuinely. Yeah. Damn, this is going to be interesting indeed. I mean, like, okay, I've been through a lot today, so that's why I might not sound very enthusiastic, but I am serious. I did not joke when I said that I have been playing this trailer at least 10 times. Actually did. But like, whenever I was like, I needed to write something, whenever I needed to open my YouTube and then I open the Daytime Gaming account, and then now it's a fresh account that haven't opened the trailer yet, and then I just meekly open it, and then like I needed to post something on Facebook. I opened the trailer, I watched it until the end, and then I wanted to go out and I just needed some song to start the trip, and then I just pressed the trailer because I really like the song that much. Yeah, looking forward to the anime. Again, I'm too tired to show my hype, but I am hyped. Yeah, maybe I'll look a little bit closer to the characters that they have introduced so far. Of course, we'll be relying on Ayumu a lot today because I suck at reading kanji. So yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to see my screen, right?
Screen, yeah.
Yeah. So now
the poster here, yeah.
Oh yeah. So now, of course, we have as we have mentioned, the opening song will be brought by Jam Project, which last time they have brought us the opening for Saga Brave, and of course one of the other iconic song for Battle Spirit is Battle No Limit for Battle Spirit Shonen Geki had done. Yeah, it's very nice to see them back again. Yippee. And of course we also have Himigoto bringing Pulse, the ending song, and of course we have the cat. So that's why it's a group. So the vocalist and the cat. Yeah. Oh, is it Sasakura Yuki?
What?
No, what was it? Sakyoku. So Sakyoku is the lyrics, right? And then there's the something Kyoku.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's basically like mixing, I think.
Ah.
I've never really thought about what the English is.
Mm-mm.
I just kind of know what they mean.
Fair enough. Yeah, and I just saw the UK, and the only music artist that I am familiar with that has the word UK on them is Sasakura UK.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how they brand themselves. But I don't think the UK is United Kingdom. It's just that they have UK in their username. Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't understand sometimes why content creators would just use a really simple name.
Mm-mm.
And it's great, I like your work, but I
Mm-mm.
can't freaking search for you because your name is too simple.
Yeah. It's just UK. It's like, huh? Which UK? Nice. Thank goodness we have the most obnoxious name in universe. Well, no, actually, if you search for the time gaming, I think only in their last 5 years we became the first search result. Before that, there's other channels that if you search for the time gaming, you will find other channels first.
We're done enough to be at the top with Tea Time Gaming.
Yo, we are the top the time gaming in YouTube. Yeah. On YouTube until someone else comes.
No.
Now we have to defend our throne, and you can help by subscribing today. This is not a threat. This is not a suggestion. But please do it. This is a deep request. This is a call for help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course we have our first character, which is I really like her. So yeah, this is Yui, the girl that you mentioned earlier. Yeah, I really like her design because it pops up a lot again with the limitation of their settings. It can be hard to kind of make characters that looks very eccentric. But yeah, I guess within the framework with what they have, her design is her design pops up a lot, and yeah, it just makes me happy just to see the colors. Yeah, so what's her thing again? I can kind of read like the first sentence, which is she's a girl who is learning battle spirits with Ku. She is kind. Yeah, she is kind. She is energetic.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like Bashin Q. Okay. Is that actually Q's name? I don't think that's Q's name, is it?
Yeah, no.
It's Bashin something. Actually, yeah, I didn't really notice until I actually read properly now.
True. I think it's the dojo name because I feel like
I was thinking it's dojo. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was just debating whether it's like, cause like the spacing looks really weird.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they basically mean something like the Bashin Dojo, the Bashin Academy, however you want to call it. Yeah, cause like it's also like Bashin Jin De Battle Speed will
Manabu Shoujo.
Manabu Shoujo. Yeah, so because it uses there, it means in the case it's a place. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not Q because it literally says on the next line. It's like it's childhood friend Q. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I only understand a little bit as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I just understood instead of like wanting to be strong, she just wanted to be like basically having fun with everyone.
Yeah, having fun with friends. Yeah. And then
oh my goodness, she uses white. She's a white player.
Yeah. So she aims to become a doctor like her mom, Mina. Yeah, and then like she uses standard white deck.
She's a filthy control player. What the fuck?
No, it doesn't have to be controlled.
But what option do we have? What is control color? No, just kidding. Well, then we'll
using the white ball of gas.
True. Now, the control. How do you play control? Attack.
Attack.
Attack. This is no longer control. This is tempo now. Yeah. White ball of gas is the goat. So if you wanted to see the ball of gas in action, well, not really in action, but like he does appear. So like yeah, check out our unboxing video. Out now on YouTube.
Ball of gas.
Ball of gas. Actually, it's going to be interesting if she just like, yeah, I'm going to save people, and then she just, let's play Battle Spirits, and then she just summons the ball of gas, the very epitome of like plague and sickness and illness and everything that is against her principles. If anything, like Liu Combes as a concept is like against everything that she believes, and like they do deal a lot with like human experimentation, cloning. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully she will get a lot of screen time because I feel like yeah she's going to color this screen a lot. Otherwise again like the anime might be like palette wise going to be really dark. Can use some pink, like literally. So the next is Takasugi Shinzan. So yeah, he's an eternal. And that I called it. He plays green.
That sexy outfit too.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, of course. So I guess it's some sort of knight. Well, he does bring a.
I don't know what the force for kanji means. To be fair, I think it's like he basically kind of does everything because like he's not only just a warrior, he's also a farmer, and then he's just like kind of like not really politician, but like kind of like one of the community members kind of thing. Which like he's part of like the Tenkentai, something like Judgment of Heaven is like the team name, the group name, something like that. He has a very passionate belief. Shows through action than just words. Yeah, so it believes in some like heavenly fate, which is like the theme of the anime.
True.
Yeah. So apparently he has some kind of sickness, so he knows that his life is short.
So that's why he's playing Eternal.
So like yeah, so and then like he swore on something, I don't know what. それまでになすべき
ことyeah.
なさねばと知っている。I don't know.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the things that must be done is going to be done. Yeah, the last kanji I'm not familiar with what it represents.
Yeah, it means swear. So like
Achikateiru, yeah.
Yeah.
So he swears that he's going to what needs to be done will be done.
Okay. So basically finishing his duty before he dies kind of thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Using being death from eternal. I mean, yeah, because like Ibuki is playing standard green, so yeah, he's gonna be green, makes sense. I mean, with his name as well, I feel like it's gonna be Wing Beast.
Oh yeah, and also the flare on his sword as well. That's the. It reminds me, it reminds me a lot of like the. What was it again? The green light sword brief.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna be Bunshin. Well, it's not gonna be Bunshin. Like they're just gonna ditch. Let's be honest, they're just gonna ditch the keyword now. The tokens thing.
True. But who knows? Maybe they will just make it push it up.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Standard. Maybe. I mean, technically, you can say that Bunshin like is slightly different. It's like that. I mean, to be fair, I suppose like they can play a lot more on like just flipping it up and becoming a new spirit kind of thing. So maybe who knows? Maybe it'll come back.
Yeah.
Like we know that they're reusing the CG model for Soul Nerk. So they might do the same for like the Bunshin bird, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like Diabolica Mantis is just so major in the meta as well. That's why like we kind of remember Diabolica Mantis and Musubaka Gero. But like yeah, so I remember the bird. It's a Rekumaru. Yeah, Rekumaru. I don't remember the sword though.
Yeah, because so like Rekumaru is like drawn wind.
Yeah.
Circle. Maru.
Yeah. And also like I just remembered something that I did not really say during the trailer, just not to ruin the mood. And also like it's just a speculation, but I feel like why like the bird, I feel like it's it's using the skeleton for Draconic Arthur. Again, that's just speculation, but I feel like the body type between Draconic Arthur and the bird is kind of similar. So we'll have to see how they are actually like. I mean, like again, reusing thing is not a crime in its own, as long as done tastefully. Like we do have like lots of spirits that is just a recycle of like the old spirit, but they are just named differently. But they still like. I mean, like Sodius Dragon is literally just Draconic Arthur. Like, but of course, like you see, like even though the base, like the skeleton is the same, like Draconic Arthur and Sodius Dragon still fights really differently. Like it's just, I mean, like as long as it's tasteful, like they can reuse whatever they need to, as long as we can get 50 episodes, just save as much money as possible, as long as the savings go somewhere. Yeah, I mean, like it's going to be frustrating if they save money and it doesn't go anywhere, right? But like if they save money but they give us 50 episodes, fine. Well, compromise. Do we totally agree? Probably no. Will we compromise? Will we accept it? Kind of. That's just adult relationship in general, isn't it? Compromise. So yeah, next up we have Anpachi Shie. Sue? Is it Sue or Shie?
Shue.
Shue.
So like
Shue, yeah.
so like here's
Shue.
an interesting thing, right? That last character is actually a kana. It's not a kanji. So supposedly pronounced as we, as in W-E, we.
Ah, yeah.
Like, in modern day, it just like combines with e. So like you just pronounce it e now.
Ah.
Yeah, so like you might not have realized, but you will have seen this kana quite a few times, even in modern days already. The most common one is Evangelion. That's the first word.
Okay.
Yeah. But like usually written, so for Evangelion, it's written katakana, so you might not recognize it. The second one is also in katakana, which is Sakamata Kuroe from Hololive.
Oh, yeah.
So her name Kuroe is using the katakana of like this kana here. Or wait, but like as you can see at the top, like they just pronounce it as a now. So like it's more like just a stylized word than anything now. To be fair,
Yeah.
especially now when you want to use when you want to pronounce where, you just put u and then like a smaller a, as in like to make it sound like where. So for example, like Westo, like
yeah.
yeah. So like so it's just like Ambachi Shie now. Ampachi, yeah. There we go, yeah.
Yeah. Anpachi. Yeah. And I don't know what's the giveaway. Maybe the purple font, but she's playing standard in purple. She's your girl, Ayumu. She's wait for you. Yay! We get the purple representation. Yay!
The kimono is very fancy as well. I
I
think
know,
that's
right?
just for working in the tea house.
Ah, yeah. So that's why she can afford to be a little bit more expressive.
Yeah. So she's like, I mean, it's really sometimes really confusing. I think Musume just means daughter here, and so it's like she's like the daughter of like a tea house. So like, actually no. I think he actually means the manager, like the boss. Thinking, no. Sorry. No, she is the daughter of the tea house. Like, she promised to succeed the shop from her parents. She's very interested in battle spirits and always meet up with Q and the others, and then just start thinking about her own life.
Yeah. And then
something like, I think he's saying that she's very mature, like an adult. I think.
Or very quiet. Very well behaved, I think. Otonoshiku, yeah.
Maybe yeah. And then so like she has a very strong belief as well, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think like what's interesting, like you can see how a lot of these discussions and everything, like they always talk about belief.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like they're following like it. I mean, the more and more you read it, it does, especially when like they say like when they try to reference like, oh bashinku and like, stuff like that. It's like it feels like they are taking some of the like concepts from the Dan era and then kind of thing. It's all about like the clash of belief
Mm-mm.
more than anything else. It's not like ultimate where it's like, oh, just like I mean, to be fair, most of the seasons of Battle Spirits are always all about belief in one way or another.
Mm-mm.
But like I think here, like it definitely feels more like kind of like I want to say religious side, but like you get what I mean. It's
Yeah.
like it's more about the world feel of yourself
Mm-mm.
more than anything else, kind of thing. Not just like, oh, this is right or wrong, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I guess like in a way, like now that you mention it, like if we wanted to overanalyze each anime, like I can't really say much about Passion because I did not watch it in the full. But I feel like starting from Geki Hadan,
You mean Toppa?
yeah, Toppa, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch Toppa in the full, so I can't really say anything about it. But I feel like each single series, like from Geki Hadan, they kind of like tackle some sort of problems at this reason. Of course, like Mirage, like Galat and Mirage kind of like feels dear to my heart because they do deal a lot of with being a minority and stuff. Yeah, I feel like now if you want to overanalyze, I guess like now it is an age of misinformation. It is an age of like, well, misinformation is very common. Information is very obscure. So like your individuality of like who you are, what you believe, despite of the form of how you want to interpret it, like how you, yeah, it is something that is can kind of resonate with the what is like the problem today, which is again, yeah, how do you keep the core of who you are in the age where you can easily like be diluted into an answer that is kind of like just summarizing everything in a few words basically. And yeah, basically an age that kind of like encourages you to just like rely on this one thing that kind of like makes everything standardized. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the message, isn't it?
Mm.
But that's just a theory, an anime theory. Again, so we are filming this at 3 a.m. right now, so that's why we are being a little bit quote unquote deep with our interpretation. It's the hour where things start to, yeah, your brain starts to release some chemicals that are not supposed to be there. Yeah. Yep, and of course we have Sakamoto Ryoga. Yeah, he looks evil. Like lots of people are saying that, yeah, this guy might be the might be the one who's behind every problems that is going to be in the anime. But of course, it's using yellow. Yeah.
Yes, yellow.
Yeah. Yes, he does have the Hanzo aura. Not gonna lie. Like Hanzo, when he first appeared, like he does looks very aloof. Like it's kind of like not clear whether he's the good guy or the bad guy. Turns out it's neither. But yeah, maybe Ryoga is going to be like Hanzo. Like yeah, he's not really against the main character, but it's just like yeah, he's just there, and he's just a menace for both Ku and whoever is against Ku. Yeah. So that's at least that's the vibe that I'm getting just from his design. Let's see.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, again, I can't read the first few kanji. I literally don't know what that word means. But like, so his power, like, I don't know. He found the like, kind of like the Sea Glory group. Maybe it's like basically just being some kind of seaman. Because like he is a businessman who make trades with foreign countries, and then also it becomes famous by managing what do we call it?
Company? A training group?
No, like sea trade, sea travel. I can't remember what's the English term.
Seafarer, pirates.
Yeah, not pirates, seafarer. Like basically trading through ships
Yep.
through the sea.
Hmm.
Yeah. and then he's also a philosopher.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's an important person for like one of the group that's been repeatedly mentioned in the trailers and everything like that. Dormaku, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. It's someone who likes new things. It's pretty what's the word? Self-centered, I guess.
Yeah.
How you would describe him. But he's not arrogant at all. And then also he's a trickster. He believes that anyone is born free. And then he's trying to
Hinomoto Suguru. Oh, yeah, he wants to make a new Japan basically. Yeah, Hinomoto is Japan.
Yeah. I think that's how they describe Japan. The anime. Yeah. I was just thinking if it even means something like he's trying to write a new diary or something like that. But no, it makes more sense like to try to start a new Japan. Yeah, Civil War. Why not? Just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, use standard yellow deck.
Yep. Yeah. Now I was like, here's a guy, not really interested, and then I saw the last line, and now I'm invested. It was like, usually like unironically, like usually like the guys who use yellow, they're interesting characters. Like Lucky, at first I really didn't like him, but like as the story goes, like yeah, he's my boy now.
I mean, he does share the same voice as Clarky. So.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this character is engineered to be my son. Yeah, I'm going to look forward to what is going to play as well. Probably Hexcraft is in it.
Yeah, sounds about it. Yeah.
Kind of checks out. He has the Hex book. Didn't play Hexcraft. It's going to be fucked up. Kind of wanted this book though. Maybe as a deck box or something. Kinda looks nice, and he traveled the world, so he's basically Nobunaga as well. If you like god sex,
no, it's less of he travels the world, more of like he does sea trades.
So he's the one who welcomed the Dutch.
Basically, yeah.
True. Okay, I thought like the trickster part is that he kind of like get access to like the quote unquote otherworldly knowledge and read the story of Trickster. And I just realized that it's a full stop, so it's not that he learned these values from the story of Trickster.
He's saying that he is a trickster.
Yeah. But
basically someone who's cunning.
Yeah. Too bad. We would have like to see everyone's waifu back in the game. Like Trickster is the like, yeah, we're going to include a classic spirit, and it's Trickster, yay! Trickster's too broken by standard though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. She is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 6/3. You written one of any magic. No, you can't do that. That's illegal. Yep. And then of course we have something that is the most important. Cat.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's basically a cat that lives in the academy. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, Fukumaru, and then very free, carefree personality. Goes along really well with Q. And then like he will help out when there's danger.
Abunai, okay.
Yeah, Abunai Tokoro.
Skirareru.
Destiny something. I don't know what's the emotion. Like he feels something towards Jetsu. Like yeah. But like that's it.
Yeah.
In Chinese, it would mean like he cares about Zetsu, but like I think it might mean something different in Japanese. Like this is like the most confusing part.
Fair enough. But again, it's a cat.
Cat.
Is the motive of the cat important? No. What is important? It's a cat. Oh, I got again. Again, remind.
Oh, it means like he gets really close to Zetsu. It's kind of so kind of like like how cats like to approach you to cuddle and stuff like that. That kind of thing. Yeah.
So it's basically the analog to kind of like point out that Zetsu is a good guy.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's like as a tangent, I kind of remembered about Battle Cats. Because like in Battle Cats, like the main story is you try to take over the world, but after that, after the ending, they just give you like this ending in which like you take the cats won the battle, and then like what happened? There's no change because the cat doesn't desire fame or wealth or power. They're just cats.
Yeah.
You see more cats everywhere, but that's about it. Because they're just cats. And of course we have Bashin Suipok. Yeah. Is it Suipoku or Suipok?
Suipok.
Suipok. Yeah.
Suipok. I think.
And it's a bow. It's a bow.
It's a bow. It's a little bit blurry for me. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Boku. Yeah. Suipoku. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who would have guessed? It's probably the dad.
Probably, yeah. Either the dad or maybe he's the owner and Ku is adopted. Like either way, he is the father. Like I
mean, when you see they share the same surname, I mean, you will assume they're like related.
Yeah.
The flavor text doesn't really mention it. Well, the introduction doesn't really mention if they're related or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it does seems like towards like Ku being adopted more than anything else. Actually, like when you think about like kind of like the background of this character was like who lives in the academy, the Bashin Academy, which is also a shrine. So he's actually a priest himself. He will. I mean, the word literally means collect, but it's more like he will gather children from like the streets and I teach them the standard format of battle spirits. The
Horaga de.
I don't know what that means. Like something about his personality.
Yeah. だらしくないとも言える. So I guess that's kind of just to describe that he's very serious. There's no part where he's like slacking off.
Yeah, okay. And then he's saying that he's a very mysterious person because like, why does the Bashin Academy exist? Don't know. Why does he teach the standard format? Don't know.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then like someone in the comments actually pointed out, it doesn't say what color deck he uses. It says Nani iro tsukai ka fumei nano ga kowai. 6手ラスボスの色のイメージ. So like because it doesn't specify what color he uses, it feels like he's gonna be the last boss who uses all 6 colors. Like Gosex kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, maybe I mean like I guess like I can see why it can be a mystery because like from the perspective of the people in that world, he's basically like Yeah, so like now swords are dangerous because like Eternal Seiki has like the analog for sword, right? Like yeah, so I'm going to teach all these kids how to use knife, which is less dangerous, but it's still a weapon.
I would say it feels more like teaching kendo, but like I get what
yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like that's so. Yeah, I mean, okay. And then I feel like that they can also like do that plot subversion where in the end he plays in Eternal Tech and then like he just basically like he teaches the Skit standard so that he will then be able to overcome like the quote unquote new government that is like supporting the build or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then like the voice actor is also a very experienced one as well. And then now that I'm going through his record, like he always voices for like some really big muscular guy.
That checks
and
out.
then suddenly see Gengar.
I mean, Gengar is a big and muscular Pokemon.
I mean, it's more like he's round for sure.
Yeah.
And then somehow
it's all muscles. Yeah. Well, it's all muscles.
Yeah, I mean, Machamp makes sense. To be fair, like, I mean, there are some main roles, but most of them are like supporting. To be fair, and like, it's not actually anime that I watch as well.
Yeah, I think like someone, I feel like someone mentioned that actually like main roles are generally given to like up and coming voice actors. So so actually like so basically like getting the main role is like quote unquote like there are nuances, but like generally speaking, quote easier to get the main role when you are new. So like when you are more established, you are expected to be like the supporting characters basically.
I mean, he voices like 6 different characters in Dragon Ball Super.
Oh my god. As usual.
And also, I suppose that recently his kind of money earning role is like Dr. Stones. Cause like he's voicing for like a supporting character that basically appears in every season and the movies. Actually, no special. I don't know. It's just TV. I thought Dr. Stone might have a movie. No, it's just all TVs. But like so like it looks like he's like a really important supporting character in Dr. Stones. But yeah, I mean generally he's like the voice actor is a very experienced guy. Like we're talking about voicing anime back in like before 2014.
Yeah,
I think the oldest one's like what 2011. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think like
So he's an experienced one for sure. Yeah.
I think the general sentiment is that the cast for this anime is like really loaded as well. So yeah,
Yes,
going all out.
Like so far, like when we were talking about the other ones, like some of them like had barely any experience. Like the one for the cat. I mean, he's just a cat. Like the one for the cat, like most of the roles were just like minor. Like Sato Miyuki, Sato Miyuki, yeah. Most of the roles are just minor. I mean, obviously, like the one with Lucas is voiced by Ono Daisuke, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is like a big one, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So like it really depends, cause like it really depends. It's like half and half. Like we go back like to the previous ones, like even them is like some of them is like never heard of them before kind of thing, you know.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the next one though, rubbing my hands.
Yeah. So next, of course, we have Mine, which is the owner of the tea house where Sue is working. Yeah. Sue no. Hinomoto dewa mada nenena Jose no nenena.
Hilashi Josei no Isha.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so like she's a very rare female doctor in Japan of that time.
Damn, it's a being a female doctor in like 16th, 17th centuries Asia. It's a miracle that she haven't been burned as a witch.
I mean, it's Asia.
Oh wait, no, I guess like if you believe the premise of Apothecary Diaries, I feel like yeah, I guess it's going to be rare, but not something that is frowned upon at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like if anything, I feel like a lot of times if you manage to do something like that as like a woman, I think most of the Asian countries, if anything, they applaud you for that. You know, it's like wow. It's like you know. I think it's like something. It's like a different concept. Like in Western countries, like it feels more like they think woman doesn't deserve power, and so they get frowned upon, and you know, even burned as a witch. In Asia, it's not that they think they don't deserve power. It's more like they thought they don't have the ability to do that. So like it's a different idea here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like people would I would say like in Eastern culture. I mean, I'm generalizing quite a lot here. Like
yeah, there are nuances, but just generally speaking, I feel like
yeah,
because like
it's more like they're not preventing the woman from doing anything. It's just that like they thought the woman can't do anything. You know, so it's kind of different there.
Yeah. And again, we are speaking about like 17th, 16th centuries. Of course, it's now we are way more progressive than that. We are not as progressive, like depending on how you say it. But yeah, of course, like we are progressing nevertheless. Yeah, I think like from what I mean like from what I gathered from like the medias and like the 90s, 80s Indonesia, it's more into like I feel like the perception is more into like yeah, if you wanted someone to be involved with your body, which is what the doctor is, I feel like yeah, we will trust women more than you will trust men. But I guess that's kind of like the difference between like how you do the perception in the West and in the East, right? I feel like in the West, like when it is related to fixing your body in a way, I guess you will trust a women more because they are the one who gave birth and everything.
Yeah.
Because like it is not a direct translation, but I feel like our version of witches, which is like people who are seen as performing like the spiritual arts and stuff. Like we use the same word for people who, for example, like help with childbirth with traditional medicine. We use like the same word for that. So like I feel like it's just more, yeah, in Asia in general, it's just more common for jobs that includes like fixing yourself or fixing your bodies. It's left. Well, it's a field that can be dominated by women, I feel. So in a way, we are regressing now. God damn it! But yeah. But again, that's a generalizing. It's most of my context is from old Indonesian medias. So that's, and even then, that's mostly about Java. So that's even more. And maybe Jakarta. So that's even a smaller scale. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But that's kind of like how we see how Mine kind of like fits in the framework of the setting that the Battle Spirit Zekkai no Ku has, basically. Yeah. So enough with the tension. Let's see what she have, because like of course, just like her daughter, she is also playing white. So yeah, genders aside, roles in society aside, this control players needs to be stopped.
Lamau.
Yeah.
She has a very I keep forgetting what the English words are. Jesus Christ. It's like how to describe it? Like she makes her decisions quick.
Ooh, that kind of depends on. Because like it's. Do you make the decision quick as in like the speed of your making the decision, or is that you are very decisive? Like you.
I think that's the word. Yeah, very decisive.
Yeah, so like when you believe in something, you will just come to the conclusion like right away.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah,
just do it.
Like that kind of personality.
Yeah,
and also gains the trust of like the people of the village. And then always takes care of always takes care of Suiboko, and then also the children. Russian Academy. And actually, I think Q is unrelated to Suipoku because it says here that Q has lost both his parents. Yeah. Am I reading this wrong?
Yeah, Ryoshin. Yeah, Ryo. Yeah, it's Ryo something, which is
no,
something.
I'm talking about something else. It's like the things after that. Something about Kanojo. She prepare a girlfriend for Q?
No. Kanojo can also be kind of like a pointer as to a female person. So basically, the one who, I think like that's the one who entrusted Ku to Bashin in is her basically.
So is that being like the mother figure kind of thing?
No, it's just pointing that the one who is responsible to like bringing him to Bashin in is her basically. So it's just it's basically it means it's in English it's literally just the word her or she. Yeah, she is she. So it's like a second person indicator. Yeah.
Okay. I see. Yeah. Well, there we go. I mean, the part I'm interested in most is that she's voiced by Mitsuki Nana.
Finally, Mitsuki Nana in Battle Spirits. Or has she?
Big person.
Yeah. Damn. They are splurging money here. They are burning money, so that's why. That's why we have not Blade as the costume. Damn. Yeah, and of course Mitsuki Nana is playing white because why the fuck not? No, she should have played red, so it's going to be like Raging Heart. God damn it, Bandai. You could have done better.
Yeah, talk about Mitsuki Nana. I'm thoroughly enjoying the new Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha season. Wink.
Wink.
Yeah. You also watch it. Wink.
Okay, I will watch it when the time comes. I saw some of the clips and I'm kind of interested when the time comes.
It's very clean. Yeah.
Nice. All right. And I guess we have the last new character for the day, which is of course the Magi Kakeru, which is the guy that we think is evil. And there, I called it. I am right with all the eternal characters. He's using yellow. He's a fucking clown. He's going to use Imagine It, isn't he? That's why they supported the Imagine It, and they make it. They make their aesthetic lens to the Maochu style of all like the mouse clown trope. They are preparing for this guy. He's going to play Imagine It. Yeah. Kado nerateo iteiru.
Yeah, so it's like what, like an assassin, a mercenary. I don't know. But also he would like take any rare cast by force. and then would just hunt down any cards in general. And then wow, I mean, that's some strong words right there. Like he's not looking for money or anything like that. He just enjoys hurting and killing people.
Damn. Of
Yeah.
course.
And then he met Zetsu
Mm-mm.
and was very interested in him.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, it plays yellow in Eternal. That's
Yeah. Damn. Of course. We are not beating the criminal allegations.
it.
Oh well. I guess the easiest way for you to add some colors to this peaceful world is just to introduce Joker.
Yeah, let's just, this was lacking color. Let's add some blood.
Yeah. That's I would like, yeah, we could have used some red in the design, not that not by stabbing someone. What the fuck? And then like someone is going to bleed purple. Okay, this is like, okay. Do you have to go this far just to connect this world to Colette? Someone's bleeding purple. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what Pokemon players do. So.
Oh god.
Just kidding.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically all the new characters from the anime. That's the trailer of the anime. Are you guys hyped? We are hyped. Again, Ayumu got cut by Discord again. I am I am barely stringing words right now. So if you feel like sometimes I do feel incoherent, that's why. But yeah, do let us know how you feel about the anime that is going to come soon in October in the comments below. But as usual, if you have questions, questions, or requests, do feel free to send it to us to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're listening to this on YouTube or Spotify, do feel free to comment on the episode as well. So yeah, all this talk about the anime makes me want to rewatch. Oh my god, the only why is the episode that is available to rewatch for Battle Spirits Brave is episode 48? How many times do I have to relive that pain?
Bruh.
Yeah, I thought like after all this time I have grown stronger mentally and I would have been able to process that episode, but no. That episode just hurts as much as it does the first time. Well, it hurts after you see 49 and 50, so check out Spirits Brave as well. Yeah, but all in all, yes, we do really like the anime so far. Of course, we do have our complaints, but we have our complaints because we really like only because we really like the concept of the anime so far. We feel like, of course, like, yeah, it can benefit from like catering not to existing players but to new players. But yeah, I guess this is a start. We try to gather like all the old players first, and then maybe we can move on to getting new players. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye. So yeah, what do we do while we wait for the anime? Just sleep until October?